My co-host Jason Pittman is here. We're at Bayou Adventure in Lacombe. Let's bring in Jeff here. Woo. Jeff Bordelon and Shannon Bordelon.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Doing real good. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
I don't think Jason's ready for this. You know, Jason, when I got in touch with you earlier on in the week, I think I just said, would you mind co-hosting something with me? Sure. Then you never heard back from me.
No, nothing.
So
I had a date and time and Bayou Adventure.
Yeah. And then bring a bull eye for light.
Yeah, spotlight. I guess you thought I got to use it. Deer season's not that close, so we got them.
I commend you on being here. Truly didn't think you might not show up. I don't know. It's like I really did a bad job of staying on you, but I know you're very dependable, so I welcome you aboard, man. I'm excited about this show. First of all, what is the NBS? We're going to get to Bayou Adventure in a second, but let's talk a little bit about what the NBS is. I created three years ago because I felt there was a need for a hub for bass fishing on the North Shore. You guys are pretty tight knit. You stay on the North Shore, you fish on the North Shore, Manchac, the Pearl River.
Right.
People were, you know, I saw Chris posting on Louisiana Sportsman and stuff like that. I said, let's just make a home here. Let's make a home. I got into the rankings. The rankings took off, you know, competition. Guys like competition. All of our tournament directors are reporting to me, and we're reporting all of the results. And like I said, that spins into the power rankings. So if you are looking for a tournament fishing experience, check out the North Shore Bass Series page. You're going to find everything you need, contacts to all these tournaments. We've got Florida Parishes Bass Anglers, Pearl River Team Trails, Bass Assassins, Liars and Lunkers, the Pearl River Single Circuit. Now, something about the Pearl River Single Circuit. You're not a single. You don't have to be single. You could be married to
Correct. Yeah, definitely. They're not trying to isolate somebody.
Dockside Marine Tournament. That's a big boy there that we got. And like I said, we do power rankings, the Big Fish Board. We have it all on the NBS page. So check out the NBS page. Jeff, let's talk a little bit about, you know, Bayou Adventure. Man, I've seen you.
He does
everywhere.
have a real single deal.
I do.
He's got a real single deal.
I do. A single mingle paddle on King Bayou.
Really?
Sunday night. That's right. So if you're single and you want to mingle,
I'm out.
And you like to paddle, I'm out too. Yeah. But I got to guide the people there.
Yeah, we don't paddle much. I don't know if you've noticed.
Jason, what do you say? You're built for
comfort, not for speed. That is correct.
Well, yeah, but we are doing a single mingle paddle on King Bayou this Sunday night. So if you're interested,
absolutely. So Jeff, I want to try to incorporate the businesses on the North Shore that we go around to.
Right.
And try to help them out, try to promote them a little bit. So give us something in here. What can we say Bayou Adventure is? Can you get us something that screams like what you are?
Yeah, you got a sec?
I'll
be right back.
I love that living on camera.
Oh no. This Bayou Adventures. It's one of those neat things that, you know, they focus on the almost non-existent stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, there's stuff anybody can walk into a bait store or something and just buy what they need, but at least here at Bayou Adventures, they offer all these other things, the kayaking trips, to the, like you said, the single and mingle. Really, just about anything you need, anything that you need, they have. Mm-hmm. Bait, tackle, Mr. Green. I mean, you drive down on a Thursday and there you go.
What do we have here?
So, see?
I just broke Mr. Green's problem.
Yeah.
So we have kayak, we have cold beer,
there you go.
and some live shrimp for you.
Oh, that's what we need is the live shrimp.
Wow.
The live shrimp.
And that comes right out of my cooler off my bicycle there.
Mr. Green, you can use these live shrimp if you want.
I can use the edge.
Yeah. All right, we're going to pause right quick for a break when we can drink this beer and then do something with these shrimp, fry them up or something, huh?
Something.
But
I bet we can.
We'll be back right after this. Bayou Country Lords is a proud sponsor of the North Shore Bass Series. For more information on the North Shore Bass Series, visit NorthShoreFishingReport.com and click on North Shore Bass Series. Welcome back into North Shore Bass Series Tournament Talk TV. Jason, how good is this? We're talking North Shore fishing, North Shore Bass Tournament fishing, to be more specific. You know, we talk fishing on the website, but this is going to be different because
it is. I mean, we can talk about green trout till we're you know, blue in the face, but
Green
you know,
in the face.
green to it doesn't really matter. But you know, for us to have something like this, as far as the opportunity you gave, I remember the first time I heard about the actual website was through Chris. You know, with Chris promoting it, basically telling us the only way we were going to see the tournament results was to go to North Shore Pitching Report. I'm not saying I'm not saying he was holding us hostage, but if you wanted to see something, you better go to the website. And from there, to see it grow up in an infant stage and get bigger and bigger, you know, with the help of Chris, I think Chris kind of started the whole thing, and that's kind of where we're at now with the bass fishing scene.
Well, Chris was instrumental. I mean, I remember I was the first person I contacted. He was the first person I contacted. I called him up. Remember the first thing he said? "You want to fish the tournament?" He's always looking for more entries.
Well, I don't know if it's more entries or more money in his pocket from time to time. So, hard to say.
But let's get Chris in here. Chris, we can talk a little bit about Bass Assassins. We can talk about what you got coming up. So Chris, talk a little bit about what your last tournament was. I know, you know, I don't fish tournament fishing, but I feel like I'm a part of you guys because I get the results and I kind of hear the politics within it. I keep all that, you know, away because that's for y'all. I don't need to get involved in that. But you said that you lost your, what was it, your transom?
Yeah, I had issues, minor issues with the transom coming apart. So
minor?
Yeah, a little minor issues.
And it's happened, and you had to skip one of the best tournaments.
I was ready for it. I had found some nice fish. I was ready to nail them. And,
come on now. Come on.
Of course, your boy got on them probably, but I missed it because of that. I'm probably going to miss this one coming up tomorrow or Sunday. But hey, it's just how it goes, you know. So we use our equipment pretty hard every year, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
So.
What you got coming up? Where are you going to be?
Lock 1 Sunday.
Lock 1.
Oh,
Lock 1.
Yeah.
And you can hear.
Morgan's ready for that one.
You can hear the Lock 1 fishing.
Morgan says thanks.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yep, we'll be Lock 1 this Sunday coming up. So.
Okay, what time y'all blasting off?
Safe flight. It'll probably be 5:30, 6, somewhere around that.
Okay. We'll stay right here. Y'all cram in here. We don't want to. We want to get into some of the rankings. Look at this joker at number 1. Jason Pittman at number 1. Jason, what years did you win it all? 14, 15.
14, 15.
14,
yes.
15. Patrick
16.
Patrick Ongeron won in 16. We're going to have Patrick up to talk about that. And now you're up in number 1 spot right now.
Number 2 there.
Look at that. Look at number 2. Trenton Pittman, number 2. Man, Trenton is starting to carry his own weight there.
What you mean starting? I've been riding his coattail for 3 years. Well, he got his license.
With you?
Yeah. He finally got his driver's license. He just tells me when he's going now.
I seen him with your truck the other day.
Yeah. Funny how that works when I'm out of town.
Okay, number 3. Tie for number 3, and that can be explained by they're always fishing together. The brothers, Ross Watkins and Reese Watkins, man, they must have rededicated because they're fishing everything, especially that dockside tournament. They've been doing really well.
I believe the tax people are going to find them this year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure IRS is looking for Reese and Ross.
ROSSWATKINS.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bodettes. Now this is the year of the Bodettes. Rustin Bodette.
There's about 20 of them.
The mom, the dad, the brother, they're all in
families
there. It's the Bodette show.
Yeah.
So Mark Moore, 5, always up there.
Yes.
Mark Moore is always up there hovering. Pearl River, slam dunk right there. Him and Charlie Duzat. Caleb Bodette, another Bodette. Man, how old does he look?
12 right there.
I can vouch for it.
Trenton, huh?
Yeah, yes. He's. I'm not sure Caleb's exact age, but I don't think he's got. I don't think he's made it to junior high yet. But he can catch them.
And that's what I love about. That's what I love
Absolutely.
about these. That means
Yes.
a tremendous amount for kids like that to even be seen on something like this talked about. So, and eventually, I want to get everybody in here, so we can get some spotlight. Eric, how do you say that last name? Seco? Eric Seco, always there, number 7. What's his strong point? Bonfica, huh?
Lock 1.
Yeah. Wherever he launches his boat.
Lock 1, Bayou, East Pearl.
Basically, everybody got water.
Yeah. And the
Fresh
funniest
water.
thing is, and with Eric, hopefully we can get him on in a future show, is you know, he'll just smile at you. He'll just kind of like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fixing to beat you down.
I remember one tournament I pull up and we going away and everybody's like, oh, I got 3 fish, or I got 5 fish, maybe 4 pounds. And Eric pulls up next to me. I say, what you got? He said, I got about 8 pounds. Like, oh, thanks a lot.
Yes, and usually in the smallest, you know, motored boat and everything, and he just.
I wish my transom was broken.
Yeah, I'm sure I had an excuse.
All right, there's the Pearl River veteran, Charlie Duzat at number 8. Tied with Terry Jones. Terry is in the audience. We're going to have Terry up here and try to pick his brains. Maybe put him on a spotlight, maybe give away some of his secrets. You never know. I mean, these interrogation lights right
I'm
here.
thinking,
I'll
yeah.
be recording on that one too.
Right.
Everybody's like,
Yeah, I've got some Men in Black stuff waiting.
Number 9, Jimmy Doris, always in the rankings.
Always go.
Jimmy's mom, right? Tied with Jimmy is Blaine Williams. Blaine, what? He fishes with Abney, huh?
They went on a tear this year.
Yeah.
They did the RTC. They went on a tear, weighing in 9 to 12 pounds consecutively every tournament.
Just seems like a matter of just getting out there. If he can get out there, they're gonna and him and tied for number 9. So we got a 3-way tie between Jimmy Doris, Blaine Williams, and Steve Abney.
I believe Blaine's on that offshore schedule too.
Yeah.
So when Blaine's in, Blaine's
You know
fishing.
it.
Yeah.
Every day, you know.
Yeah.
And number 10, like I said, Patrick Ogeron won last year. He just cracked the number 10 spot this past, I think it was 2 weeks with that big win. Where was that, Patrick?
Bayou.
Okay. Yep. Okay, now we're going to jump right to the big bass board. And now what we do is we try to, look at that,
I saw it up close.
16-pound bass.
Yes.
Tickfall. The Tickfall River. Did y'all go back and fish Tickfall yet?
We've tried.
What do you mean try?
We've tried.
What do you mean try?
Everybody knows
You
now.
caught everything in the first time?
I think so. I think so. Those fish, and you know, the funny thing, we'll get Trenton up here in a minute and talk about it, but you
Was
know,
that you that caught it?
I don't. Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
Justin. I'm the one that missed it twice in the net. But basically, that fish, you know, after looking at it and everything, we honestly thought that fish may have been a golf course fish or somebody else's pet pond fish. That when the floods that came through and it just found a home on a seawall.
Why did you think that? Just the size alone?
There
or
shouldn't
the
be a
look?
fish that big. I mean, when you look at when you look at a river fish and stuff like that, you know, he was just long and skinny, and that was the thing that, you know, that fish was used to dodging golf balls, in my opinion, from Carter Plantation, which was just right up the road. And when it flooded out, that fish had to learn to live again because he went to a dead sea.
I've been finding them in
Didn't we
AV.
have what there are 6 to 5 in that same?
Yeah, there was a 602 and like a 590 that same day caught and weighed in.
Tickfall.
Oh yeah, on the tickfall.
Wow. That's a different type of fish, and a little bit more sandy.
It's a
sandy
natural
lake.
river. Yeah, it's a natural river, Cypress Street, stuff like that.
Okay, the
Did
Bodette.
they run any tests on it? Or to see if it was a fault strain or?
No, we turned all 3 of those fish, got turned loose right there.
Way to bring Trenton down, golf course fish.
Yeah, well, hey, he still had to catch it. He still had to catch it.
Son, that's just a golf course.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can go to a golf course and catch a fish.
All right, number 2, the Bodette Show. Rustin Bodette, 6.85 pounds. Let's see, largemouth, lyres and lunkers, caught in the lyres and lunkers on the East Pearl. Really?
Yeah.
Number.
I like watching them. The whole family gets out there.
Yeah, that's the Bodette Show. Number 3, Paul Pye, coach of Mandeville basketball, Mandeville High basketball, 6 pounds, 11 ounce largemouth. The Bass Assassin. That was the last assassin. That's the one you missed.
Yeah.
And he's the
They're
Chacon.
biting. Are they biting behind us?
Oh my goodness.
You got one? Look. See? He just wanted to give you a hand.
Only in Lacombe, huh? Only in Lacombe. Number 4, Derek Neal, 6.602, largemouth bass, Florida Parish's bass anglers, and that's the Tickfall. That was the same
That
one,
was the
right?
same day, yeah.
Man, 2 fish from the same tournament.
And not to knock on Derek at
here
all.
we go, here we go.
But hold on. But Derek, the funny thing about that is, he sent, I'm not going to say who he sent a message to, but he took a selfie with that fish when he caught it and told somebody that if he didn't win big bass that day, he was quitting.
Wow.
But he sure has been fishing since then.
Okay, Jason.
5-15.
What was this joker?
Nah,
Jason
knuckleheads.
Pittman, 5.15 pounds, Bass Assassin Chaponka. And actually, so this is, I mean, we're kind of getting the deal here. Two of these top 5, you had 2 from your tournament in Chaponka same day, and then 2 from that day. So, you know,
Right.
what, can
And
you explain that?
that day on the Chafonka, that was just one of those weird deals. And you know, the fish on the Chafonka, they see clear water constantly, and the river had muddied up, or it's been muddy with all this rain, and those bigger fish just moved up instead of suspending out in the river.
Right.
They'll pull to the banks, and you know, Coach had almost 17 pounds with only a 6.5. So if you take that out, he still had, I think he actually had a 12-inch fish or a 12.5-inch fish in his limit. So he had basically 3 3-pounders, a really good fish, and then a dink. So,
And
you
then
know,
also fishing to only 12 o'clock.
yeah, till noon. So I mean, there's no telling.
The
you know.
last time I've been on the water when I realized my transom was coming apart was on the 4th of July on Chaponka. And like it was muddy,
Say no more.
and it was just it was insane. I mean,
Yeah.
the fish were biting like mad.
4th of July in Chaponka will do that to a trend.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, fireworks on the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Water skiers, jet skiers.
Yep.
Well, let's bring Patrick in here. Let's talk about that run you had last
Appreciate it,
year.
Chris. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. You win a few shorties now. You might have to duck down a little bit. There you go.
All right, we're good. We're good.
That's
Yeah.
what it looks like from up here.
I need to know.
All right, Patrick, what a heck of a run last year to knock Jason off his throne, 2016. Talk about when you get on a streak like you get, what's that feel? Is that like any other sport? You just feel invincible?
It's a lot of fun.
Profitable,
It's a lot
fun.
of
Like talking to my 8-year-old daughter, it's fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. No, you just with bass, it's not so much about what you do, but it's just your thoughts. You know, deciding when to move, when to stay, and when you're on a streak like that, everything just kind of seems to flow. I mean,
Right.
you stop on the right spots, you move at the right times, you're throwing the right baits at the right time, and everything just kind of flows easy to you. You know, as opposed to like this year when you're struggling, it's
And I was going to get there. You put together such a good streak. Does it work the opposite way, where you just can't
absolutely.
get it going?
Yeah, it's a deep hole. It's a rut. I mean, people talk about ruts and
David
everything.
Duvall
but-
size hole when
No,
it's
it's
number
just,
one and he's
you know,
wham.
to touch on what Patrick said, you know, when you're making good decisions, it's easy to trust your gut.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of gut to trust, so
Right.
decisions come.
We both do.
Yeah, well, okay then. Yeah, well, somebody needs to go to the buffet.
Yeah, really.
But, you know, when you're doing stuff like that, though, you make those good choices and stuff. And, you know, this year, the only reason Patrick's down, you know, at 10.
At 10, down at 10.
Yeah, exactly.
come on.
When you're talking about 80 people, probably.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the fact of he's been fishing some other stuff, going out of state and taking other people's money and yeah. So I mean that happens. So you know, just because he's on 10 don't mean that he hadn't had a good year. It just means he's traveling a little more.
Working the other
Jason
job.
and I, though, we have talked about that, though, you know, a lot, is that when everything is good, but when it's bad, you start to tell yourself, you know, man, I need to bail, but you just don't trust it, and you wind up, you stay there for an hour more, you don't catch anything, and then, you know, it just, sometimes it unravels.
Yeah. or never wound up to start with.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
I mean, there's there's, you know, people can say that bass fishermen are crazy and stuff, but there's voices. There's no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
There are
Yeah.
voices in people's heads. Should I stay or should I go?
Patrick, You want to talk a little bit about the Adeline Men's Tournament that you're trying to talk a little bit about it and how you got involved in this?
Fishing for Adeline. My wife works with Jamie Mintz, which is the mom of Adeline, and it's a sad story. I mean, she just turned 3, diagnosed approximately 18 months ago, leukemia, and she's in the stages now where they're trying to finish it off. Leukemia is a white blood cell disease. I might be talking about more than what I should be here now.
I don't have a diploma.
I am. This is not like my forte here at all. But you know, her mom going through this with the child, she hasn't worked at all. I mean, it has required all of her time. You know, 18 months of this, it puts a strain on stuff. So Kelly asked me if we could do something as a fishing community, and thankfully there's been some awesome people, including Bayou Adventures, that is going to help us out with this. The tournament's going to be out of Manchac on September the 16th, and we're going to have first place is guaranteed $1,300. The rest of the payout is guaranteed.
Jason's eyebrows go up there.
We're going to have food, raffle prizes. Man, the sponsors have just been unreal. We've got over $2,500 right now in raffle stuff. It's been great.
So who are they going to contact for more information?
They can contact us, since my name is kind of hard to spell. You can also go to Adeline's Army, which is a Facebook page. Okay. And they will get you in touch with us. Entry forms are going to be spread around most of the normal areas, including here, or I can send you one via email, snail mail, however your mail is supposed to come. We can make it happen.
There you go. All right, Patrick. Thank you, man. I hope things go well with the tournament and get what you're looking for.
You know, one thing to touch on that deal that Patrick's done. Nobody realizes the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Did he take your? I'm
nervous when Jeff comes back here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm checking my wallet.
You said behind the scenes. He comes back here.
I was checking my wallet.
$1,500. I wanted to bleed in my catch, man. Man, I caught me something good.
5 fish limit there.
Take me to the river.
Well, I got underflow. Something good.
But you know, with Patrick's deal, the behind the scenes stuff, the getting people, getting people to donate and stuff like that, and I've seen some of the stuff that's coming in from some of these sponsors that want to step up and help. So, you know, anybody needs to get in contact, buy the raffle tickets. I think, aren't y'all doing a don't need to be present to win type deal?
Right.
So, you know, you give him $40 before you leave here tonight, and that'll go towards it. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's for a good cause, so I mean, you know, they're probably going to get it. Things like that matter.
Definitely.
So. All right. One thing I want to knock out is this raffle. NorthShoreFishingReport.com. I kind of amped it up a little bit in July, and I did a challenge. 200 members and 100 fishing reports. We creamed it. I think we got 120 members and 110 fishing reports. So we definitely jacked it up in July. So I want to raffle these off, and these to all of our new members. We're going to raffle this off, and I tell you what, I got a list of all the members here. If somebody wants to pick a number, let's get Mr. Gary here. Pick any number from 1 to 125. Pick one number.
31.
That's mine. Where? 31. No, dang it. We were too low.
31, the first winner, and this is for the Shoo Shoo Lures. Thank you so much for Shoo Shoo, the guys at Shoo Shoo for donating this. This is the crawl package. Look, golden ticket. This is their new crawl. It says the crawls are doing so good. Krabby Cows.
It's got glitter.
You guys like anything with glitter, huh?
Glitter boats, man. Glitter boats.
We got, it looks like June Buzz, and that's a new color. I don't even know what that is, but
Dark glitter.
that's it.
That's all the glitter. That's the glitter series,
Green
man.
glitter, blue glitter.
Yeah, that's
As long as it's glitter.
yeah, that's copper glitter.
So thank you so much for Shoo Shoo for donating that. And the winner of the Shoo Shoo package, the crawl package, is Mike LeBlanc.
You got 30 seconds, Mike. No, I'm kidding.
So Mike LeBlanc, get on in here. We're going to leave these at Bayou Adventure. Mike LeBlanc joined up. When did he join up? The 7th. The 7th. So if that's
17. July 17th.
I think that's 7. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, we
July
were close.
17. 7/7/17. That's a tricky date there. Mike
Mhm.
LeBlanc. Write that
The
down.
scales were 10 off, it'd be a different story.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
Okay, the next one. I'm going to go to the next.
NBS ranking would be totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 10
Okay.
to every one I had.
Okay, Mr. Green, a number between 1 and 120.
Woo, that-
50. Nice and round.
man, that was a good year for you, wasn't it? Like it was yesterday. Like it was yesterday. I meant age, not year. Yeah, but you know, still, either way.
Okay, and this
Yeah.
is Toops Tackle. Thanks so much, Lance Toops, running Toops Tackle. They've been an advertiser with North Shore Fishing Report for a little while, and we got a good donated package here. The winner of this package is Sammy Etheridge. Write that down, Jason.
Common spelling.
Sammy, M-M-Y, Sammy Etheridge. Sammy, we're going to leave this at Bayou Adventure, and you can go ahead and pick it up.
That's my brother.
It isn't?
Yeah, that's my brother. I'll take it.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Half brother.
Yeah. To claim your prize, you got to buy a 12-pack. What else you need sold?
Covered. Covered.
Okay.
I'm glad you invited me. I'm learning about this North Shore market.
Yeah, we're tight.
Hey, only way
Watch
out's in
watching
a
kneecaps. All right, let's let Trenton pick the third winner, and this is for Bayou Country Lures. David Henley over there at Bayou Country Lures. Look at this pack. You really like this?
Can we put a live shrimp in there?
I don't think you need it with these,
Okay.
man. I really don't think you need it. I need it. But. Okay, let's let Trenton between 1 and 120, please. 83.
Where did he come up with 83? He's homeschooled. 83? No, he wasn't around then. We didn't bring him into the world till what year? Yeah.
Well, that's right.
Probably in the
You and me
2000s,
ain't
huh?
that far off.
Okay, Ryan Ledger. Ledger, L-E-G-E-R. Bayou Country Lures
Both of them?
pack. Both of them.
God.
Split that
No,
up,
just
I still
one.
had a
Just
chance.
one? Just one. Okay, just one.
2
Yeah.
packs from Bayou Country Lures. Thank you to all of our sponsors for donating. You know, that's what makes it really work. You know, I'm not going to say that they're just coming in for that, but hopefully I get a few guys into the website, and all it takes is a few hardcore
That's
guys
it.
that really make our website. Okay, I want to get up here. Let's get Terry Jones. Terry, we were talking earlier about the possibility of putting
Alright,
together.
Terry.
You feel good? Did you get anything? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, these lights are kind of hot up here.
Interrogation.
To be honest with you, all these deer, I mean,
You're
thinking
one
about
inside
living
the
something
house.
different.
It's coming. It's coming.
Dang.
First school front. No, I was talking with Jason. We didn't have that bad of a summer.
No,
it
it
was
hasn't
nice. You know, not really. We used to 96 every day, but it hasn't been that bad. So I guess you got to deal with the rain. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Terry-
rain.
Terry, let's talk a little bit about this. And it's something that I've been thinking about with the power of this website, with all the connections we have with all of the tournament directors here on the North Shore. I mean, why not have a Super Bowl of tournament fishing? And you
Absolutely.
gave me a call the other day, and you know, put it out there, and I think it's a great idea. Just share some thoughts with us, and I don't see why we can't make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that maybe we can get all the tournaments that are affiliated with the website to, you know, kind of coordinate with their anglers and see who wants to team up and represent their trail and see how many boats we can pull and, you know, get like you said, a Super Bowl type championship style tournament, North Shore.
In Man Shack.
There That's gonna be a battle where it's gonna be. The
Yeah,
Pearl River guys.
yeah, we're gonna have to come up with some kind of common ground.
Maybe a two-day tournament, one on one side, one on the other type deal.
Just get in the middle
East
and
versus
say no off
West,
limits.
huh?
Yeah.
Like the old blue-gray game.
I guess.
East versus West.
But yeah,
Or we
just
could
try
all
and-
go to Percy Quinn.
Well, yeah, we can just get everybody together, you know, or come up with a good entry fee that's pretty fair for everybody, and kind of get some, you know, get something going. Try it all
Absolutely.
rolling. Yeah. I mean, we all fish anyways. We all know each other. We just fish opposite trails
Right.
from each other. We could bring it all
And
together.
that's what I've said before, you know, the bass fishing community, the tournament fisherman he's a special breed. He's got a few loose screws just because he pays money to go catch something and may not get it back. So, you know, it's kind of like a church deal. Everybody believes and everybody goes to different churches. So, and that's basically what the tournament deal is. We're not trying to do he's not talking like, let's do a big king of the deal, but you know, just something to bring everybody together, just to see, hey, I've read about that person or something like that. So, and I think it's a great, definitely a great idea.
So what are you thinking? Maybe you think the singles would be the safest? Just
I think, I kind of think that the teams would be better because, you know, just, I don't know.
But you got a good
Either
team.
way, it splits the cost. It makes it that much easier for everybody.
Yeah.
It splits the cost.
Yeah.
Right, you know,
Definitely.
between the cost and the, you know, just the
Scouting
most of the
and
tournaments
everything.
besides single circuit that are affiliated are all team tournaments.
Right.
So you break everybody up. Some people don't own a boat. Some people have a little bitty boat and their teammate they kind of rely on them.
Not to mention with getting this many people together would probably help
Right.
to cut the amount of boats out there, you know, trucks and trailers and the parking lot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really have a place to house that much stuff except man shack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think if we get 7 to 10 teams from each trail, I mean,
Right.
we're looking at the 50 boat range.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a specific post on, we'll do it on North Shore Fishing Report's Facebook, and we'll just get some comments and some ideas. I know that's opened the door to a few battles, but I'm pretty good with nipping that in the bud pretty quick. But
Yeah, delete.
bad.
Yeah, banned.
Main thing is to just get people talking about it.
Right,
They'll
definitely.
comment
We got
on it. They're
time.
interested.
Yeah,
So if
we
they're
got
interested, we can get them out there and go fishing.
You know, in each tournament, if you just dedicate a certain amount, look, I can get this many there, this many there, this many. How many do we have? 5 or 6
We
tournaments
have
that
6,
participate?
Yeah.
6 participate.
You put it out there early enough to let people start planning and stuff. I think it's a great idea. I mean, even if you only had 5, I mean, you're still looking at 30 boats and stuff like that. That you know will help everybody in the long run get to know each other and stuff like that. So
It might
you
bring
know,
attendance up
and
on
not-
somebody else's trail
right,
this year.
and not try to break the bank with an entry fee. You know, there's no sense in a $150 entry fee or something. Just something to kind of bring everybody together, see what's going on for the year, and hey, everybody likes to fish.
Yeah. I think it would be something different as far as one tournament, you know, just to see how big we can make it.
Right.
Yeah. And then of course there's always the bragging rights. You know,
Absolutely.
everybody likes to talk.
Terry, this next segment of the show, we're going to talk about, you know, I don't need spots. You don't need to get touchy-feely with me. Okay? I don't need your exact dates, but
I do.
what would you say is
He might not. I do.
what would you say is your biggest strength in tournament fishing? Nothing like putting you on the spot.
Nothing like putting you on the spot. I mean, I don't like to talk myself up, but I think I'm a pretty consistent fisherman.
Consistent.
I only fished 2 trails this year, and got 3rd place angler of the year as a team now. So I can't take all the credit. You know, Jason Stevens fishes with
Yeah,
me.
you can. He's not here.
He's not here.
Take it.
But, you know, fishing against them Watkins boys, like you just talked about, it's not exactly easy. So we ended up 3rd in that for angler of the year, and then I just completed winning the single circuit angler of the year. So 1st and 3rd and 2 trails, I'm pretty happy
To
with
me, it
that.
sounds like you just need to fish more.
Definitely.
Well,
I mean,
to
one
me
more
it sounds
trail.
like you need to pay some of my bills, and then maybe that'll happen.
Yeah.
You just crossed the line.
Yeah, because I mean, you can get you a plastic sponsor, but the boat ain't gonna run on plastic.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
shoved them in that gas
Right,
tank, and it doesn't do it.
Now, you said your biggest strength, biggest weakness.
Biggest weakness?
What do you get frustrated with yourself about?
Man.
Tendencies that overthink, maybe?
Sitting on the spot too long.
Okay.
I fish a lot of.
What'll do that to you?
What'll do that to me? Delacro every time.
Yeah.
But no,
Kicking a dead horse.
yeah. Most of the time, the pearl will force you to quit fishing the spot, but when you're in places where they've been or they are, it's hard to quit.
Okay, any superstitions? Open up.
Oh.
Anything in there that you find yourself you won't, you're not doing, you're just pretty.
I don't wear the same socks. I don't do any of that crazy stuff.
That's crazy.
Only superstition.
Let me tell you, that is some crazy stuff.
You don't know what you're missing.
That's what I smell.
Some odor maybe?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, have a beer.
No. Wrong flavor. No superstitions. A little bit crazy on the over prepping, wasting line, taking it off too much. People tell me you're crazy. That line's still good. Not really superstition, just prep nut, I guess
Yep.
you'd say.
There you go.
Well, thanks a lot. And look for it on the you're going to take the lead on this. I'll be right behind you.
Tournament director.
I already got some feedback
This
from
is
my
gonna
buddy
it'll
Jay.
definitely be a team.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We know how to put this together.
We'll put it on your forum under the fishing tournaments, and we'll see
Put it
everybody.
there, and I'll put it on the Facebook.
Just respond if you're interested. If you got ideas, put it out there, and we'll see if we can get this thing going sometime, maybe in October.
Got
or
an
so.
email? Got an email address?
Yeah, it's terry.jones@sunbeltsupply.com.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
All right,
Thank you.
good, thanks.
I love you putting on the spot.
He didn't give it up.
No.
He didn't. I mean, I wasn't asking for waypoints. Yet.
All right, let's bring one more angler up here. Let's bring Mr. Morgan Shute up here. Maybe we can get some information from him.
No.
I always learn
He was
about the
just sitting
pearl.
next to Terry.
We're the first bit of information. It's Shooty, Morgan Shooty. I know a few faces around
Shooty,
here.
that's how you pronounce it?
Shooty.
sorry.
Me and Keith just got to meet for the first time today after
3
basically
years.
a 3-year
Right, yeah.
relationship
Yeah.
via posting
Email.
results.
Yeah.
I'm a tournament director for Liars and Lunkers, and I also I don't take any credit for Single Circuit. That's another guy, but I just help out a little bit by posting the results to Keith, by sending the emails
Was it a
and all
letdown
that.
meeting him in person?
No,
Okay,
man,
okay. I
great
didn't want-
guy,
yeah, I
great
didn't
guy.
want
I mean, look at, he's got all of us here for, so he's at least worth a little bit, man, you know? But, yeah, thanks for having me up here.
Now Pearl River Single Circuit, how's that going? I mean,
Single Circuit is doing excellent. There was,
It's wrapped up, right?
yeah, for this year it's wrapped up other than the Classic, but in order to be in that,
Right.
I believe you had to have fished 3 of 6 tournaments, I believe, for the Classic, and that's going to be in October. It's a 2-day event. We do one at Crawford's, one at Pools Bluff, and that's the way the schedule rolls. They bounce back and forth, Pools Bluff, Crawford's, and then we double up at Crawford's right before the Classic. It's a great trail. Talk about some top sticks. If you can do well in that and stay consistent, my buddy, great friend, Terry Jones, he's locked down the Angler of the Year in that this year. I won it last year. Maybe it helps that he only fished 2 events last year for Single Circuit, but
Hey, it's in the past.
you know,
They
I
can't
didn't-
take it from you.
I like to be pretty honest, but that's, you know, mean the world to me to win that last year. I had a really fortunate year last year, and that's why I got in touch with Keith to get Single Circuit brought on. I said, man, there's a lot of same guys that are fishing the other tournaments, and this is a trail that is nothing new. It's been there for a long time. And, you know, just old timers don't do the internet a whole lot, and, you know,
I think
it
the
takes
married, I mean, just the title, I think the married people are staying away, to be honest.
Yeah.
Until I clarified that.
We need
Yeah.
to get in touch
Definitely.
with Larry Mixon. He's the one who runs it.
Yeah.
And,
Maybe he wants to be
and,
single.
and no,
No, I
can't
know
say
his
that.
wife. I know
Don't
his
say
wife.
that.
I know
Jeez,
his wife.
You need to get somebody. Who said that to you? You know, you
It was
can't
Morgan.
do that. But you know, and Liars and Lunkers is another great tournament trail for, you know, man, you're just your everyday guy.
Chad
You don't
Hartzell.
need to be a pro tournament fisher for any of these clubs. But you know, Liars and Lunkers is definitely a real good group of guys, real friendly. Not a killer entry fee, $50. You know, we try to make it to where anybody could do it. A lot of
Not
fun.
killing for him, but
Not
that's killing for me.
not
I
too
have to save
serious,
up
you
for
know.
that.
But we have a great time. We have a lot of boats. It's a really good turnout for our all-day tournaments. and we also do it's called a TNT tournament. Yeah, and we have the kids. I'm gonna get to that in a second. We have a TNT tournament every year in March. When the time changes, the first Thursday in March, when the time changes, we crack off the Thursday evening TNT tournaments at Lock 1 on a canal. It's from 5 o'clock blast off until dark, and that changes as it gets darker later and later to whatever we feel is safe. You're never riding back in the dark. We're back inside at the launch before it's dark. But man, and for a fun little tournament for a $21 entry fee,
23
is that?
23 if you want to catch a trash
$21 entry
Yeah,
fee
that's
for every
me.
boat,
That's
and that's
all
and
me.
I'll tell you exactly where every dollar goes. 20 of that is your entry fee to the tournament. $1 from every entrant, and it's a team tournament, so it's $1 whether you by yourself or it's $1 with you and a buddy. That $1 donates to our big kids tournament that we have every year. And like Jason said, 23, we have an optional $2 pot per boat on top of that for trash fish. You catch a pike, a shoe pick, gar, gasper goo, something like that. No bluegills, no white perch, you know, some kind of trash fish. You getting something back. And it's not been unheard of for us to pull 30 boats and over 30 boats on a Thursday evening when they crack off. Everybody's gunning, they're waiting for it. It gets a little miserable in the summertime, and they just kind of, we run them until people stop showing up. And within the last couple weeks, there's still been a few guys fishing, but when it gets so hot like this and the fishing slows down, it's about time to get ready for deer season, and we kill it. But like I said, we donate $1 per boat to this kids tournament, and every year, Liars and Lunkers has been around for around 25 years putting on tournaments, and I've been fortunate to be a part of it for about the last 3 years, I believe. I became a director 3 years ago, and man, a bunch of great guys, and they do a hell of a job. It's 100% free, and let me repeat that, free. Nothing that revolves around fishing is free, and this is free, 100%. We pull a couple of dollars from each entry on our all-day tournaments. You won't see the difference in the payout for our Angler of the Year all-day tournaments, but those few dollars added up, plus a few sponsorships and the donations we get throughout the years, it all adds up to allow us to have, we got 40, 50 people helping make this happen. You don't see all of them. They're not all tournament directors, but from the people that supply, we got dunk tanks for kids to throw balls and dunk people. There's free food, hot dogs, chili, chips, drinks, Gatorade, everything. I guarantee I could get at least somebody to drop $100 to put him on there just to see it happen.
And stay under.
Just to see it. Oh, they probably pay more than that.
Yeah.
But
it's a one-way deal.
it's a great thing. And that is at the same place every year, and that is at Lock 1 in Pearl River, Louisiana. And you can launch either side on the canal, you can launch on the river, and when it's with kids, it's artificial, live bait, crickets, snails, your shoelace. You can run and go catch a speckled trout on a piece of shirt tail. You can, alligators are illegal to catch, but they might have been weighed in before.
There may have been one weighed in before, maybe. Yeah, and usually there's
we'll get in touch with about that.
Probably, I think 75 to over 100 kids.
Yeah,
I know Trenton was a product of it for however many years until he outgrew it. So
yeah, it seemed like this year just.
Trenton said, "Speak for yourself."
It seemed like this year there's been like a little dwindling just because in the age of all the kids. But man, there's nothing greater than even I think we still had like around 68 kids this year. But just to see that one kid freak out, and he's got bluegill that's 2 inches long, and he's freaking out because he's getting up there, and we pay out. Sorry, not pay out, but we give trophies for, I believe, top three, and every kid that goes there, and all our divisions, top 3 get trophies. And we do multiple divisions: a bass division, catfish, brim, and a other, which could be a turtle, a frog, a snail, whatever you happen to come upon. A snake. Don't cut his head off because he'll weigh more with it, you know. But it's a great thing. It's 100% free.
This thing before, you know,
No, I wasn't. You know, I moved here in '05 from long ways away, California.
West,
And
just west of here.
yeah, just west. And
Their own country city.
it's been
can only hope.
it's been a great move. The tournament scene down here is exploded, and I'd like to add kind of a little bit just to what Terry was talking about.
Go for it, man. I like your volume. We can
For
take some
the,
notes.
yeah.
Just,
I sure like it too.
People that know me, you either like me or you hate me because I constantly get yelled at by my old lady for talking too loud.
Give me some time.
But when
I'll
you're
come
in
back
a
and might see you
crowd,
tomorrow.
you know.
Me too.
Yeah. Hey man, y'all still yakking on Sundays? Just in case, I ain't married yet. She ain't throwed me out. But just to tag on to his tournament a little bit, man, what a freaking idea. To be able to, everybody's competitive, but you know, to be able to just pick your club, even if you fish multiple of them, but everybody that fished multiple clubs got their original club that they started with. I'm sure that's who they're going to represent. You know, Chris going to come in there slinging Bass Assassins with a flag on the morning of that tournament. And I want you to do that because we need to advertise all these tournaments. But, you know, it's crazy for how small of an area that we are for how many different clubs there is. When I lived in Southern California, there was a few clubs out there, and I mean, bass fishing is pretty big in California because, you know, if you haven't heard, they got some freaking giants. But, I mean, within 60, 100 miles, you might have had 2 or 3 different clubs, you know? So it's really great, though, to see that many people around here, but to get us all together, man, that would be crazy. And with that many people, it makes it accessible to just your average Joe fisherman with a chance of winning a big pot, because with that many people, you don't have to have a super big entry fee. I mean, just in my own opinion, I think just because it, you know, for this first time to kick it off, if it was a you know, a one-time deal just for now, I feel like, you know, somewhere around the $100 range wouldn't break the bank because the payoff is going to be super gnarly for that many people.
You also got to think that the $1,000 Keith and North Shore Fishing Report's going to donate.
Right. But just for reference.
Let's get back into it.
For reference here, another great trail that I fished, quite a few of them over the years, PRTT. Just for reference, they went up to a $90 entry fee, and the last 2 tournaments they've had around 18 to 20 boats, and it's paying almost $1,000 for 18 to 20 boats. I know Chris has had almost 60 show up at Liberty before. You know, I mean, you're talking at that rate, you're talking dang near a $5,000 payout. So if you could get, you know, like Terry said, you know, maybe 5 to 7, 8 groups out of each club to go fish a big tournament like that.
That's 50 boats.
You know, that's 50
maybe just
off
break
the
it up at
bat.
the beginning. Like if you can send this many, you can send. I'm sure they all meet their quota.
Yeah, I mean,
all come together. You know?
I guarantee it. And you know, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to help them out in any way.
Well, good, tournament director. That's good. We got 2 now.
I'm a director for Larry Lunkers, and like he said, you know, he's got a good buddy and hookups with, thanks to Dockside Jay, that they had already volunteered and said that they would host the weigh-in and, you know, set up all the banners and do the weigh-in and a blast off. You want to talk about the Bodettes for a second? They've been on topic here lately. That's some fishing fools, from the mom to the dad to both kids. And I haven't seen his daughter fish a tournament, but I guarantee you she'll come around here and whip somebody. I guarantee it.
And I want to see the mom team up and beat everybody.
Oh, hey, it wouldn't be long, I guarantee you. But he's an awesome metal fabricator guy, and he's gonna make some trophies for that tournament, free out of his pocket, other than materials being donated by himself and Mr. Terry Jones over there out of their own pocket.
Good deal.
Appreciate you joining us, and check out the NBS page. That's the way we're all going to stay communicating with each other. Also, the Facebook post. I'll make one specific post, and everybody can chime in on the progression of this in the future. So,
Absolutely. Thanks,
so
man.
much, man.
And
Appreciate it, man.
thanks, Jason. I want to thank everybody else too, and especially all the sponsors. Shoo, Bayou Adventures, having everybody here, getting it together. We're getting the freaking word out. Liars and Lunkers with the kids tournament. Everybody, Chris Basie out here. Everybody does what they can. Lance Toops got some awesome baits and giving those away for free. This
I'm
people's
gonna go
hard.
out with his wife did that.
That's people's hard-earned money that they're
made that
giving
free.
out for free for a little representation. So if you use those baits, y'all, make sure you give them some credit and thank them and give them a shout out on Facebook or North Shore or something. And you don't have to give them all your secrets, but tell them, hey, these things work. Let's help these guys out that are helping us out.
Definitely.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Pete.
All right.
Jason.
Appreciate it, man. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Did you catch that? That California slang, gnarly. You caught that?
I did. I wasn't gonna look. The man's over here now.
I could have
We-
went
It's on the other side. Yeah, you're all right.
We went. Yeah,
He
but
can't come back here.
I never could stand that.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up. What a great show, Jason. I had a blast.
It's over?
It's over, man. Let's keep this momentum going. We're gonna do this once a month. We're always looking for places to go.
see how sad Jeff is? He was sad.
You just caught a hand.
Yeah. He might be looking for the other part of that body he called.
Get in touch with me if you want to book us knuckleheads at your business, the local businesses. We like teaming up with them. Bait shops, gas stations. Jason, I don't see anywhere
Air
that we
condition
won't
is
go.
good. Hey, there's a few places I don't want to go, but if we need to, we will go. So, thank everybody for showing up, even the few that watched on Facebook Live. So we appreciate it. Our lighting man, Trevor.
Great lights,
Yeah.
Harbor Freight, disposable lights, awesome. We won't be
There
getting
you
them
go.
as a sponsor.
No, probably not. Probably not.
And that is going to do it.
Thank you.